All right. And it is currently All Hallows Eve. And we're here with an appropriate campaign. Nasser Rabadi's Creepsters. Or Creeplands, or whatever the fuck, you know. An 86-page horror comic book. Max must save his sister when the sinister Creepsters wreak havoc on the small town of Perdita Cove. And he said what that means, but I don't remember. So, anyway. Um, there's 16 days left in the funding period. This is the initial 30 days. I do not know whether he'll extend, but I assume so. I do not know whether he'll go in demand, but I assume so. Currently has 148 backers, so he is closing in on eclipsing Liam Gray for backers, and $9,207 raised, and I believe he's also closing in on eclipsing Liam for money, which may be partially due to the fact that Liam chose to attack Nasser and try to presumably sabotage his campaign, and instead helped him out. So, yeah. That's the way it goes. While digging for buried treasure on Perdita Cove Beach, 12-year-old Max discovers a mysterious creature he names Chomper, whose friendship will lead him into a world of danger, adventure, and heroism. When Chomper's siblings wreak havoc in Max's seaside town, only Max and his new friend can save his sister Emma and the town by combining forces to fight the sinister creepsters that wash up on the beach after an alien object splashes down into the ocean offshore. So it's a combination of critters and Cloverfield, I guess. Creepsters is a loving tribute to 1980s high-concept, low-budget comedy horror. A fast-paced story filled with romance, gore, fantasy, and a touch of science fiction. This is a blood-soaked adventure which ultimately proves that family and friendship can overcome any obstacle. Creepsters #1 is an 86-page black and white book. And there's the one really bad thing about it. Nasser is too cheap and also too impatient to get it colored. And he claimed, well, I mean, okay, sort of, because it is so many pages. But it's like he claims that it costs twice as much. He'd have to demand twice as much for the book, so I guess instead of 25 here for just the regular, it'd be 50 for the regular. Except other people manage to do their books in color, even sometimes with that many pages, and they keep it at the $25 price tag. So I'm not really, not really buying that it's impossible to get it, to get it colored and keep it, at the standard CG price tag, which $25 for a fucking comic, even an 86-page one, that's not actually cheap. It's like, Creepsters has 3 amazing covers. The main cover by John Dillard, a horror variant by Chris Mod, I don't know, and a special variant by a mystery artist. Also available on this campaign is the Ashcan. Tales of the Creepsters #1, 16 pages and black and white. And introducing Chomper, the very first ComicsGate plush toy. So there he is. It is, it is a cute little thing, isn't it? There it is with Asian writing on it for some reason. Is that Chinese writing, or I guess it's Chinese. I don't know. John Dillard's main cover, yes, and that that does look good, and the fact, and there it is in full color, and it really kind of shows you that if the book was in color, it'd be really awesome. Probably going to be fun even in black and white, but in color it would have been something truly, truly amazing. Anyway, this John Dillard cover is the cover that comes with each tier, unless otherwise stated, as being one of the variant covers. However, each cover and the ash can and the toy are available as add-ons that you can select at checkout. Chris, Mods, whatever, horror variant cover. So, some woman being eviscerated in the bathtub. That is a creepy looking bathtub. Ace horror artist Chris Mod, I have no idea, really embraced the blood for this beautifully gruesome shower scene that would turn even Alfred Hitchcock's stomach. Janet Leigh got off easy compared to this poor victim of Fangs, the evil creepster. I thought they were all evil, except for Chomper. I don't know. Mystery cover. I've commissioned an incredible cover painting available exclusively on this campaign. As soon as the painting is completed, I'll reveal it here. But take my word for it, you don't want to miss this cover. So, I guess you will indeed have to take his word for it, because, we're halfway through the funding period and no reveal yet. Selection of interior pages, pencil and inked. Not sure if it's Nasser or the artist that has something against seagulls, apparently. Ugh. Tales of the Creepsters is an ash can with cover and interior pages drawn by the inimitable John Dillard. I wasn't so much scared of critters as a kid as just disgusted by them. Meet Chomper. He wants to be your new best friend. ComicsGate's #1 toy manufacturer, Super Asia Fun Toy, has produced a limited edition Chomper plush toy. This product is the highest quality collectible, and once they're gone, this design will be retired. Press X to doubt. It will still be available as a knockoff from the Chinese. Somewhere. Sometime. Get yours today in this beautiful wooden crate mailer. Of course, probably the mailer is going to be retired. I wonder if this is a one-off or if he plans to do more Creepsters if this is sufficiently successful. And if he does, will the next campaign have a different one of them available in toy form? Ew. Ugh. Trading cards. The Billy Basco trading card comes with every order. Apparently that's Nasser and Soy Rage's heads. Instead of on pikes, they are on fence posts. Okay. The Yucky Gum trading card is unlocked, 1 per backer when we hit our first stretch goal. Creepsters Wristbands. These glow-in-the-dark wristbands are automatically included with every order of the One of Everything and One of Everything Early Bird tiers. They are also available as an add-on at checkout for $3. Hopefully they're not toxic. Chomper Pins. These awesome Chomper Pins are automatically included with every order of the One of Everything and One of Everything Early Bird tiers. These can also be purchased as an add-on at checkout for $2. Stretch goals. At 5K, Yucky Gum trading card unlocked for backers, so that's already happened. At 25K, that is a long way to go between stretch goals, by the way. 5K, okay, that's pretty good. And then 25K, and I was like, whoa, that's a long way out. One piece of pirate treasure with every order. No idea what the fuck that is. Is that a chocolate gold coin? Is a plastic gold coin? A pearl necklace? No idea. 40K, a poster of one of the covers for every backer, cover to be determined by a fan poll on Twitter. More details to be announced once goal is hit. 50K, colored ashcan cover. Huh. It's a long way to go to get a color of just the cover. I mean, it's too bad there's not a stretch goal in here of, again, of having the whole thing colored, of course. Nasser reportedly has said that if he couldn't afford it to begin with, he wouldn't be able to afford it with a stretch goal or what, or some fucking, bullshit like that. Which it's like, anytime that one creator says that they can't afford to do something that another creator is clearly doing, and they're doing it on the same budget or possibly an even tighter budget, it always makes me kind of go, either you're lying or else you're just not sufficiently competent to figure out how to do it. So, just saying. More stretch goals to be determined during the campaign. Are they going to be in between those, or are they going to be like, if you get to 50K, then you'd add more after that? I think, it's like, is it going to hit 50K? That's unlikely. Is it going to hit 10K? That seems pretty likely at this point. The 25K is probably not out of the question. It's, it's still quite a ways off, but, it's not impossible. Social media, merch, and other bookmarks. Or other books. Other bookmarks? I don't know. I'm still thinking of stretch goals, I guess. Why isn't there a bookmark stretch? Anyway, and books. Okay, so this just linked him shilling his other shit. 100 Days Till Halloween, which he refuses to talk about, why the series title is 100 Days Till Halloween, and book 1 is entitled The Christmas Morning Massacre. I mean, that's not far enough out to be 100 Days from Halloween, and it's way the fuck too far out to be 100 Days Till Halloween, so, I don't see the connection. It's apparent, and here's, Meet the Creepsters, Chomper, Fangs, which apparently Chomper is smaller than the others. No. It's the same. Well, wait a minute. No? Okay, I guess it's the same size as... I don't know. Oh, okay. Both of them are, for some reason, smaller than the others, I guess. Spot. He's twice as big. Bruiser. Also, at least twice as tall or so. Around about twice as tall. Fish stick. Not sure about all. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of differences, but at the same time, it's like, is there some degree of similarity? Yes, yes, yes. Not really. What the fuck? I mean, I get what we're going for here, but it definitely looks like a different species. Whiskers, which I believe Nasser said is his least favorite, but that's because he hates cats, apparently. Don't know what his deal is there. Ugh, one more thing. I'm fulfilling a contractual obligation to my toy manufacturer by posting this here. You can purchase the Super Asia Fun Toy ComicsGate Variety Fun Package as an add-on to your purchase of any Creepsters tier. Look for it during checkout. Every Variety Fun package includes the following high-quality items. ComicsGate socks. Don't ask what those are for. Ambitious amphibious android toy. Disclaimer, do not submerge in water. ComicsGate holofoil sticker. Fat Uncle flatulence bag. Lifetime membership placard. ComicsGate branded comic book storage box. This offer is only available for U.S. domestic backers. From the terrifying mind of today's most controversial young horror author Nasser Rabadi comes the newest retro horror franchise, Creepsters. This meticulously crafted tribute to the roots of modern horror will be making its way soon to a bookstore, toy aisle, theater, and streaming service near you. Catch it before it's too late. They're creepy, they're cuddly, they're deadly, they're Creepsters. Alright, now let's scroll way the fuck back up here and get to the tiers. Featured tier is One of Everything Early Bird. And by early bird, apparently we do not mean limited time availability, only limited number availability. All the books signed plus the toy. Free U.S. shipping. I do like the free shipping. So you get Creepsters #1, Chomper toy, Tales of the Creepsters #1, Creepsters #1 Mad Variant, Creepsters #1 Mystery Variant. Estimated shipping October of 2022. That's a little disturbing. A year out. Now, I think Nasser has mentioned that it won't actually take a year. But as I've said previously, when you're saying it's going to be a year, that gives me pause. Okay, so 34 out of 100 have been claimed. Ships worldwide. Digital link. Creepsters Digital. $10. A digital copy of Creepsters, perfect for international backers. Creepsters Digital. October 20, yeah, so same. 15 claimed. One thing I don't like is that the digital is not included in this One of Everything. I prefer when the digital is available as a cheaper separate tier like this, but is also included with all of the physical tiers. Creepsters #1, $25. Signed copy of Creepsters. Main cover. 16 claimed. Creepsters #1 horror variant. $25 also. 22 claimed. Mystery cover. $25. Still have no fucking clue what that's going to be. 10 claimed. Book plus ash can. $30. A signed copy of the book plus the ash can. 12 claimed. Main cover twice. 2 copies of Creepsters #1 for $50. So 2 for the price of 2. 1 claimed. Yeah. Don't know who that was. 1 claimed. This is this is the same thing as the previous campaign that we just looked at. It's 2 for the price of 2, and again, normally a 2 for the price of 2 tier tends to be not just 2 of the same book. It tends to be, one of the main cover and one of a variant cover or something like that. Just 2 of the same thing for the price of two of the. It's like, I mean, the only thing possibly going on here is that you might be saving on shipping. If you knocked it down to at least, like, I don't know, take $5 off or something, make it 45 for the tier, it's like, then at least there's some kind of incentive there for people to back that. As it is, there's no incentive. This is just not a reasonable business practice to be like, yeah, you can have, one for the price of one or two for the price of two. It's like, ought to be two for the price of just less than two. Book plus ashcan plus the plush, $60. 35 claimed. So, 2 books, 2 ashcans, $60. 0 claimed. All 3 books plus the ashcan, $80. 2 claimed. One of everything, 0 claimed because they're not out of the cheaper version yet. $110. All the books signed plus the toy, which, I mean, like, that literally isn't one of everything, by the way, because you didn't include the digital. Anyway, just saying. Doesn't say anything about free shipping, so apparently the early bird is the only one that gets the free shipping, I guess, for the U.S. So this one, not only is it $10 more expensive, but you'll also have to pay for shipping domestically. Obviously, the digital is not going to have shipping on it, or at least it damn well shouldn't. It'd be funny if it did, didn't it? And it's like, I could see Nasser doing that, like as a prank. It's like, yeah, it's cost you $1 for me to ship it to you digitally. Anyway, all right, so let's look at the, actually, let's look at the add-ons first. Ashcan can be added on for $5. 14 have been claimed. Main cover can be added on for 25. One's been claimed. Horror variant can be added on for 25. 0 have been claimed. The plush toy can be added on for 30. 17 have been claimed. Mystery cover can be added on for 25. 3 have been claimed. Chomper Pin can be added on for 2. 4 have been claimed. Creepsters Wristband can be added on for 3. 3 have been claimed. And the ComicsGate Variety Fun Package can be added on for 25. 1 has been claimed. Alright. It is $5 shipping for the main cover, domestic, and 25 international. The 25 international is nothing, particularly bad or particularly good. It's kind of middle of the road there. The $5 domestic, though, makes this book, which is thicker than most because it's 86 pages, although it is black and white. But that, that only counts against whatever its actual price is and not the shipping. The black and white, I mean. The 86 pages, you would expect to make it more in shipping. But $5, that's half of what you usually expect to pay for ComicsGate projects. So that's a surprising and very good thing. So Nasser's charging a reasonable shipping rate as opposed to, and I'm going to assume that the other $25 tiers are going to be the same on shipping. Let's check out with the ashcan, see if that changes shipping any. Nope, 5 and 25. Two copies. Does bump it up to 10 domestic and 35 international. Book, ashcan, and plush. Plush is not heavy, but it's bulky. Ooh, that's interesting. So, the book and the ashcan and the toy, which the toy being, like I said, bulky, you'd think that it'd cost more. But no, it's $5 domestic. Wow. But it is 50 international, so it's really expensive internationally and remarkably cheap shipping domestic. 2 books and 2 ash cans. Let's see what we got here. 10 and 35. All 3 books plus the ash can. $15 and $45. And one of everything. Is 15 domestic, which isn't too bad, all things considered, and $70 international. That's pretty damned expensive for international. Even with all that stuff, it's still pretty awful. Ethan has gone past the 550 he needed, so he won't have to do another. He won't have to do another campaign to try to fund the weapons for the action figures. That's handy. And then, of course, you got free domestic shipping on the early bird. And international is 70. So, yeah. Even the early bird is super fucking expensive. International. But anyway. Alright, so there you go. The domestic shipping rates are pretty frickin' decent. They're pretty good. That's a little surprising. And the overall prices are not terrible. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, like I said, it subtracts a great deal, I think, probably in many people's eyes, the value of it, by the fact that it's not color. You know, it's just black and white. So that automatically makes it of less, what would you say, intrinsic value, I guess, or whatever. It's nice to see that he's offering it digital, although be even nicer if it was only $5 instead of 10. You know, 25 standard. It's like the balance here, I guess, is that it is black and white, which means it probably should be cheaper than a standard comics book thing, but it's also 86 pages, so that, you know, that makes up for that to a certain extent. You know, exactly how much, I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. You know, it's like some people are going to feel like, you know, the black and white thing is like a deal breaker practically or something, and other people are going to be like, oh well, you know, it's like 86 pages. Not that there aren't plenty of other pretty long books, you know, page heavy books in CG, but still, you know, it's not bad overall. Overall, I would say it's pretty reasonable in the pricing. All right, until the next one.